Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sports City Pizza Pub. Sal Capaccio here. It is a Sal's House Christmas Bash giveaway podcast. Thanks a lot to TSE Buffalo, Herbal IQ, and, of course, Sports City Pizza Pub. We're going to be talking all about everybody and everything here tonight on the live stream. Thank you so much. We are at, right now, 1407 Niagara Street. If you are in the city, anywhere nearby, anywhere in the north towns and south towns, you can make it here tonight in the next hour. You're going to want to make sure you're here because we are giving away, get this, signed Buffalo Bills jerseys, signed Buffalo Bills mini helmets, signed Buffalo Bills photos, all courtesy of TSE Buffalo. It's pretty crazy. Check it out. You can see, there it is. There's the gifts on the table behind me, as well as the great pizza and wings that you see. All right. This is the best spot in town to come for pizza and wings, to watch all the games, and we got a lot on tap for you tonight. Thank you very much for coming in. As I always like to ask, because I want to make sure I got my producer here, he's excellent, Colin Ritchie, but make sure that everybody is in the chat box. You can say you hear me all right. You can see me all right. The audio is good. The video is good. And we can rock and roll from there. So thank you very much, Johnny, for already coming in. We got a lot more who will be coming in as we roll on tonight. So thank you once again. At Sal Sports is where you can watch on YouTube and on Twitter, so you can follow me on all social media channels and right here at Sports City Pizza Pub. Yeah, Johnny says, I wish I could be up there. Johnny, can you hear me and see me okay? I see you in the chat box first. So as long as you can hear, as long as you can see, let me know that we're all good, and we'll rock and roll for the show tonight. Everything is good from Detroit. We got Detroit in the house. I love it. Speaking of Detroit, that's where Cam Lewis is from. He showed up on the injury report today for the Bills. Man, what is this with the Bills going from Wednesday to Thursday and having injuries every single week? It seems like more and more injuries. We'll get into all that tonight here at Sports City. We got the Sabres at 7:30 against the Philadelphia Flyers. We got Thursday night football between the Rams and the Seahawks. I got some major decisions to make for my semifinals of my fantasy football league with some games with these games and these teams and these players going on tonight. All right. So we got a lot going on here tonight. And of course, we are giving stuff away here at Sports City. Now, here's how it works. Everybody who walks through the door gets a raffle ticket. Make sure you get a raffle ticket tonight. Come on to 1407 Niagara Street, a free raffle ticket, no purchase necessary. Walk through the door. And with that raffle ticket, gives you a chance to win a signed Buffalo Bills jersey, mystery jersey. We don't know who it's going to be. Look at this. Who's in this? Could be anybody. Could be Josh Allen. Could be Matt Prater. I have no idea who it's going to be. Signed mini helmets. Signed photos. All you got to do is come on in. You get a raffle ticket. You are eligible to win. We got DD from Central New York. We got Johnny from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I love it. Already going worldwide here on Sal's House Christmas Bash. We're going to talk Bills and Browns. I got some fun memories I'll tell you about with Bills Browns coming up in just a little while from here at Sports City. We got Sabres Flyers. Of course, we had a GM change with the Sabres earlier this week. Out is Kevin Adams. In is Jarmo Kekalainen. We're going to have those games on the TV, on the big screen here today and everywhere else. You come down to Sports City. It's fabulous, the best spot in town to watch. And when you come down to Sports City, you're going to meet my man Mike Rizzo right here. He's going to do the Chris Collinsworth slide. What's up, Mike?
There we go, guys.
I love it.
Learned it from the best.
This is great, man. I mean, already a good crowd here tonight. Thank you for having us. We love being here at Sports City Pizza Pub. I love the decorations. Who did all the decorations with the ornaments?
You know what? You could thank my mother and father for that one. We're a family-run organization. We've been 2026, we're going to be celebrating 10 years over here on Niagara Street. And none of this would be possible without not only them, but also, the likes of the Sal Capaccios, the likes of the TSC, and the likes of everyone else filling up this building right now.
All right, we got Denver in the house as well. I remember last year I brought the Denver radio crew here. Do you remember that?
That's right. They're still talking about it. I still hear from them on social media.
That's right. The Broncos radio crew. I brought them in here before the Bills played the Broncos in the playoff game last year. And they were like, they literally said to me, they sat right over there and they said, Sal, we could never go out in Denver, get this much food for this cheap of a price.
You know what? It doesn't bother me that I was the highlight of their weekend last year.
That's exactly right. I love the way you put that. All right. So Sports City Pizza Pub, tell everybody a little bit about, you just said you guys making this spot. Where you have an interesting story, though. It wasn't just here. You guys didn't open up here. Your family's been in this business for quite a while.
Yeah. So my family started in the restaurant industry back in 2004. My father opened up a pizzeria, small time, just takeout and delivery up in Kenmore. We operated up there. We got pushed out of our first building because the October storm of 06. Operated in a less than ideal place for about 12 years while we were trying to perfect this in the meantime. And come October 3rd, 2016, we found ourselves here on Niagara Street. I signed on with them, and we haven't looked back.
And I'll tell you, not only is this fabulous place indoors, Colin Ritchie, my producer, if you can throw on your camera, we can show everybody up there what it looks like behind him. So this is the kind of kitchen and checkout area behind me. But look at that, folks. Check it out what we got going on.
We got all the customers lined up behind Colin, and it's packing in here.
I mean,
so
this
if
is
you
what it
guys
looks
are in
like
the
here
area,
tonight.
come on down.
I love it. We got somebody in from Melbourne, Australia watching right now. Check that out.
Fantastic. Melbourne.
I
don't know if we deliver that far, but when you're in Buffalo, you come here, we'll take care of you.
I was in Brisbane, Australia last year, and maybe a couple years ago now. I was actually there when the Bills traded Stephon Diggs. That's how I learned about the Bills trading Stephon Diggs. And I actually went to, I put it out there and said, I'm going to be there if there's any Bills fans. And we set it up, and somebody said they had a Bills backers club. So we met out at a sports bar with the Bills backers of Australia, Brisbane, and it was unbelievable. All these people came in. They had Bills flags and Bills gear. The far-reaching Bills Mafia is unbelievable.
There is no limit to Bills Mafia. If we're reaching all the way to the east and west coast of Australia, it knows no bounds.
I know that you are a huge Buffalo Sabres fan and a Bills fan. How did the Kevin Adams firing, Yarmo hiring hit you?
Truly, I never want anyone to lose their job. I mean, Kevin Adams was a Buffalo guy. I understand the 06 Hurricanes connection. I have customers who used to play soccer with him 30 years ago. He has done nothing but been a great person for the community. I think just unfortunately, him along with some of the players on the ice weren't able to get it done. So we don't look back, we look forward, and it's Yarmo's time. Let's go, Yarmo.
Yeah, and tonight the Sabres take on the Flyers. They're looking for 4 wins in a row. It's kind of crazy. They go on the road, they lose 3 in a row. And then they win 3 in a row, and you're like, wait a minute. And then they still fire the GM, so it must have been already in motion. A chance for a 4th in a row win. And remember, the game against the Flyers, where they really did not look good a few weeks ago, was kind of when this all really started to percolate a little bit. They got to play better tonight. And if they do at home, look, it's a long season. There's still 50 games left, a little bit short of that. I think there's still time left to try and catch some teams here.
Absolutely. You know what? I think Yarmo put it best. The season is not over. I understand in years past, we've been out of it by Thanksgiving, out of it by December, but you know what? We should be looking at it. It's game 1 of a new season. We're 6 points out of 3rd place in the Atlantic. And you know what? Hopefully this is similar to a new coach coming in. There's re-energizing the locker room, and let's go put a couple wins together.
Yeah, for sure. 1407 Niagara Street is where we are. All right, if you've walked in and you haven't gotten a raffle ticket, see my wife, Yana. She's got the raffle tickets. If you need a raffle ticket, get one from my wife, Yana, right here. Raise your hand if you don't have a raffle ticket. Everybody should have one raffle ticket. If you don't have one, please raise your hand. You can win a signed Bills jersey, signed mini helmet, signed photo. Make sure you grab a raffle ticket. We are just 4 minutes away from our first giveaway. 4 minutes away from our first giveaway. We're going to do a signed Bills photo, courtesy of TSC Buffalo. Speaking of photos, look at the caps you guys got here. Look at the memorabilia. I think one of my favorite things about this entire place is all the old school and new school hockey jerseys you have hanging here.
Absolutely. So the hockey jersey collection started when I used to play hockey back. I was about Max's age. I've been playing for about 10 years by that point. My father and I would go on road trips. My first jersey up there, we went to Pittsburgh, and we got one of those silver and black triangle penguin jerseys, and we've been collecting ever since. But
you got a Nordique jersey up there?
Nordique.
I think it's a Whalers.
Kansas City Scouts, Whalers. We got a bunch of them. But I want to say with some of the TSC stuff, I got one of them last Christmas season. Signed autograph photo turned out to be Andre Reed. So they're not skipping out. This is some legit stuff. It's going to be great. If you guys are in the area, come on down. Thank you to TSC and Herbal IQ, too. I mean, they're great partners of ours as well. So we love working with all these guys.
Thank you very much. TSC Buffalo Total Sports Enterprises, 3170 Orchard Park Road, Sports City Pizza Pub, 1407 Niagara Street, Herbal IQ. Make sure you check them all out, 6300 Transit Road. It's funny you say that. So, by the way, folks, make sure you subscribe to me, not just following on Twitter. Subscribe as well. You get exclusive content every month I give away a subscriber giveaway, and it's something from TSC. I gave away my subscriber giveaway last week, and the person who won it was in Canada, so I mailed it to them. Took him a little while. He opened it, sent me, said, oh, my God, I got a James Cook autographed photo.
Incredible.
The maybe league's leading rusher this year.
Absolutely. He's what, 40, 50 yards away?
Yep.
I know
he's
that.
23 yards shy of Jonathan Taylor right now, but the way the offense is for the Colts with Phillip Rivers, I think that James Cook has a great shot at this.
Absolutely. I mean, hopefully, hopefully the Colts make the playoffs. I'd love to face Rivers again in the playoffs. Not going to lie there, but I think James Cook has a real chance to get his first rushing title.
That's one thing we're going to talk about tonight for sure. Bills at Browns, and of course, Bills playoffs. They can clinch a playoff spot this week. If the Bills win and either Indy or Houston lose, the Bills are in the playoffs. Now, chances to win the division are low, but they're still alive because of what happened. What was this place like last week during the game, during the comeback? What was Sports City like?
So following exactly what happened against the Bengals, we were down and we ended up coming back. We were down 21-0, down 24-7. The aura around here was it's not over yet. We saw them do this last week, and it's exactly what happened. By the end, the place was going nuts. Mr. Brightside, you couldn't even hear it with how loud people were cheering.
I love it. All right, stick around here for a second because I want you to be a part of our first giveaway, okay?
Absolutely.
Mike's going to be a part of our first giveaway. All right, Mike, we got a couple. Max, these are the two photos, right? All right, we're going to do a photo first. Okay. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to away our first giveaway tonight. We're doing a signed mystery photo. Mike, you choose which one it is.
You know what? Let's go blue. Baby blue.
All right, Mike's going with blue. A signed mystery photo. When your number is called, come on up, and I want you to grab the mic and talk a little bit with me here. Let's throw the camera on to see who yells bingo here. Colin, let's throw the camera on to see who yells bingo, all right? All right, Max, you choose a number? All right, here we go. You want to say it? All right, here we go. Mike, you go ahead.
Here we go.
All right, listen up. Here we go.
Everyone have their orange tickets ready. We're doing the first giveaway. Our number is 182-187.
182-187. Who's got it?
Come on up. We're looking for our first winner.
Looking for our first winner. Let's go. 182-187.
Come on up.
Go around. We got to find out. You got it? You got it? Yeah. What's up, man? Let's go. Come on up. You got it. Come on up. All right. Give him the mic there. We're going to bring him over here, actually. Be careful of the cord. Be careful of the cord. There you go. Come on in. Watch out for the cords, my man. All right. You mind being on the stream? Do you mind being on video here? Come on in. You want to talk on? You'd be like being on TV, kind of. It's just a video stream. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. What's your name?
Bert.
What is it?
Bert.
Okay, Bert, look right into this camera. See the green dot? There you go, Bert. What's up? What we're going to do, Bert, did you check the number? Make sure, right? We got it? Okay. Bert, you won this. I want you to open it up right here and tell me who you got. All right, here we go, Bert. Let's go. Open that baby up. Nick Denman says it's not your house. It is tonight, Nick. My man, Nick. I love it. Miss you, buddy. All right, here we go. Who'd you get? Let's see who Bert got. Hold on. Careful of it. Careful. Oh, there it is. Hall of Famer. Show the camera. Andre Reed right here. Love it. All right, Bert, are you a Bills fan?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, you are. Okay. Who are you here with tonight?
My dad and my brother back there.
Dad and your brother. All right, well, listen, have some pizza and wings. Have a great time and enjoy Andre Reed, all right?
Okay.
You just got a Hall of Famer, a signed photo of a Hall of Famer there, pal. Good job. All right. Great job. That is Bert. Hey, you want to go around? Thank you. Go around that way, buddy. Thank you. Maybe we'll bring people around that way from now on. How cool was that?
Oh, that's absolutely
You
great.
said a little while ago you got an Andre Reed.
Great photo. He's got a great picture out there, and there's more to give away.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, real quick. Bills, Browns, have to be real quick, but Bills, Browns, Sunday, what are your thoughts?
Bills, Browns, I'm definitely putting in the Bills win. Hopefully the line can hopefully the line can show up.
Deion Dawkins sick right now. He's missed 2 days of practice.
And
against Myles Garrett.
And you're going against Myles Garrett, who is going for, he's 1.5 sacks off the all-time sack record. So
yeah, that's right.
They're definitely going to be up for a challenge. And you know what? Who knows? Shador might go for 340 again.
No, I don't think so. He won't die. Not against the Bills for sure. But even if he does, the Bills, that means they have to match him. Josh Allen, Shador Sanders. Should be an interesting game on Sunday. What do you guys got going here on Sunday? By the way, folks, don't forget about Marley and Kennedy behind the bar. They're taking care of you tonight. Make sure you take care of Marley and Kennedy behind the bar. Come on over here. And what do you got going on at the bar, at the restaurant Sunday and beyond?
Absolutely. So leading into Sunday Bills game, we're going to have a number of our bartenders behind the bar, making sure you guys are all taken care of. Open seating at the bar for anyone looking to come in and watch the Bills game. If you guys are looking for a table, we always recommend giving us a call. Give us a call at 716-871-8088. We'll get you a reservation for the Bills game. Make sure you guys are all taken care of, and we'll watch another Bills victory.
I love it. All right. Mike Rizzo right here. Just stick around, buddy, and we'll talk in a little while. Make sure you say hi to Mike if you're around here. I really appreciate that. And of course, appreciate everybody coming up here to Sports City Pizza Pub. Every 15 minutes, we're giving something away. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to give away one of these signed mini helmets from TSE. We're going to give away. Now, if you are within earshot of me, 1407 Niagara Street, you can see it. It's around you in any capacity. You come on down here to Sports City Pizza Pub. You are going to get a free raffle ticket. No purchase necessary. You can win a signed Bills mini helmet. You can win a signed Bills jersey. We're giving one of those away as well. But we are going to do this every 15 minutes tonight. We're going to take you all the way up to Sabres hockey against the Flyers here. I'm going to shut the stream down, but I'm going to still be here until Thursday Night Football to keep giving things away. That's right. That's why Santa Sal is here for you tonight. We got Bills, we got Browns, Sunday, 1 o'clock in Cleveland. So, I don't know if it'll work for you to say, Colin, did you ever go to an away game? You been to an away game yet? Where have you been? Cleveland. You have been to Cleveland. Ooh, last time the Bills played there? Yeah. Okay. They lost. Josh Allen lost late. It was late in the game. They missed a field goal, right? I remember that game. Jerry. Okay. If you want to put on your camera so people can see you, there you go. There you go. You want a mic? Yep. There we go. Hold on, folks. There you go. Go ahead.
So I actually have been to a Cleveland Browns Buffalo Bills game in Cleveland. I went with my dad and my brother and one of our family friends that lives out there. Jerry Hughes scored a defensive touchdown in the fourth quarter to take the lead, and it was called back because the refs ruled that Baker Mayfield pushed the ball forward on a jet touch pass. And all the Browns fans that were leaving the stadium because they thought they just left the game were running back in to get back to their seats. And then Baker Mayfield ends up throwing the game-winning touchdown, I think, to Rashard Higgins.
I didn't like that call. I'll tell you why. I remember the play. Who was the quarterback? Was it Baker? No,
it was Baker.
Baker. Yeah. It wasn't. I remember the play. He didn't push it forward. He raised his hand up.
Yes.
And I felt that wasn't a true forward pass because he didn't push it forward. He just kind of flicked it up in the air. But they called it a forward pass because of that.
Yeah.
Very interesting call.
Yes.
That was also Tremaine Edmonds had a safety in that game. He sacked Baker in the end zone.
Yes, and the other thing that happened is the Bills had maybe the best goal line stand I've ever seen from them. It was like 9 straight plays from inside the 5 because there were 2 different pass interference calls as well, and they shut Cleveland out at the goal line, 9 straight plays.
Okay. So for some reason, I think the audio is not maybe going through on the mic there, but that's okay. I'm going to see if it is. I don't know. It was a little bit earlier for here, so it's all right. All good. All right, so either way, thank you very much, Colin. We'll fix that part of it. I didn't see the levels going on your mic, but maybe. Could you guys hear Colin when he was talking? Just let me know so I know when someone comes up. All right, here's the other thing. All right, so the Bills are playing the Browns this week. This game, all right, we hear him. Thank you. I didn't see the levels. Thank you, guys. We got AC Man who's in the house. He's a part of the bullpen. We got Coach Chris from the bullpen coming to the chat box. All right, do you guys actually know each other? You don't know each other. You never met each other, right? Coach Chris and AC Man. If you watch the bullpen, the chat box on WGR streams, you see AC Man, you see Coach Chris, you see some of the other people who are coming to the chat box right now. It's very cool. So thank you very much, all of you, for coming in. So this weekend, the Bills can clinch a playoff spot. If they win and either Houston or Indy loses or ties, then the Bills clinch the playoffs. Now, still a long shot to win the division, but it's possible. This game for the Patriots doesn't mean as much. It would still matter if they lost. It would give the Bills an ability to drop one, like to the Eagles, let's say. But it doesn't matter if the Patriots win or lose this week. The Bills win or lose. The division is still open. However, the Patriots still need to lose a division game. That would be to either Jets or the Dolphins. And, of course, we all know what's going on in New York now. In Miami now, with Tua being benched. He is now the 3rd-string quarterback. He is behind Quinn Ewers and Zach Wilson. Not much of a chance for Miami to go to New England, maybe week 18. But let's remember, folks, a few years ago this happened. Ryan Fitzpatrick went to New England and won the game. Remember that when the Bills needed that? And he did. And that really kind of helped the Bills with their seeding or however that wound up working out. I remember that was a big game and big situation for them. So you never know. It could wind up happening this week. We are 8 minutes away from our next giveaway. The reason I ask you, Colin, my first ever Bills away game was also in Cleveland. You're too young. You weren't even born yet. 1989, okay? The Bills go to Cleveland to play the Browns in the divisional round. And I will tell you, up until the 13 seconds game, It was the greatest football game I ever watched in my life in person. And unfortunately, in both those games, the Bills lost in the playoffs. 13 seconds in Kansas City, and of course, in Cleveland. Let me tell you about that game. It was Jim Kelly and Bernie Kosar. I think Kelly threw for over 400. Kosar threw for over 300, or vice versa. Either way, Thurman Thomas had a monster game. Webster Slaughter for the Browns had a monster game. Eric Metcalf for the Browns had a big kick return for a touchdown. This is the game, Colin. You've probably seen the photos or the video of Don Beebe getting put on his head and bouncing off the turf off his head. This was the game. Beebe caught the ball. He got flipped. His head hit the ground, and the ball came out and went to the other team, and they said it was incomplete. It should have been an interception. Ball never hit the ground. So they made the wrong call right there. So there was no replay at the time. They couldn't really change that. Yes, name the Bills fan said this, and he's right. This was also the Ronnie Harmon game. And the reason why is, so what happened is during the game, this game goes down to the end, okay? At one point in the game, Bills kicker, Scott Norwood at the time, he slipped on an extra point and he missed. So instead of being down 3, they were down 4 at the end of the game, which mattered, right? Kelly, the Bills get all the way down. They're going to win the game. Kelly throws the ball at the back of the end zone. Ronnie Harmon has it in his hands, tries to put his feet down. He drops the ball. Short-armed it. He short-armed it. I agree with you. You remember, right? 89. I was there. It was on the opposite end zone, old Cleveland Stadium, right? With it was a baseball diamond with a football field. Ronnie Harmon drops the pass, and everybody was so mad. Of course, Ronnie Harmon dropped the pass. But the Bills still had life. The very next play, Thurman Thomas over the middle, but Clay Matthews steps in front of it and intercepts it, and the Bills lose. That's how the Bills lost that game. Now, I tell you that story because, all right, as we are leaving, I am in 10th grade. I got my buddies with me, 2 friends. My dad drove us to Cleveland 3 hours. I'm in 10th grade. We're leaving that stadium, and I remember Cleveland Browns fans coming up to me, a teenager, my buddies, and saying all the crazy, ruthless, rude stuff you could imagine saying to teenagers. I'm like, dude, I'm in 10th grade. Like, these guys are treating me like this. You have the same thing? Go ahead. You got a story just like that?
Yeah, so when I was at this game in Cleveland in 2019, my younger brother was 12 years old, and he was obviously heartbroken that the Bills lost. And so we're leaving the stadium. We're going up the steps towards the tunnel to exit, and there's a Cleveland Browns fans there high-fiving everyone. Let's go Browns, let's go Browns, let's go Browns. And my brother, even though we lost, still wanted a high five. So he puts his hand up to get a high five from this Browns fan, and the Browns fan, pulls his hand away at the last second and starts laughing in his face because my brother's decked out in Bills gear and the Bills just lost.
I remember these women who probably were in their 30s, early 40s. They were coming up to us and going, I remember this day, it still bothers me. Take the 90 home, go back where you came from. I was so mad. That's when I had a hatred for Cleveland sports for a long time. And I never wanted Cleveland to win anything before Buffalo. Cleveland and Buffalo on the lake, blue collar cities. They were very, very intertwined. They'd never won any championships. I never wanted Cleveland to win because of this. Never wanted them to get a championship before Buffalo. But then LeBron happened. And LeBron left. And when he came back, I said, you know what? It would be great if he could win this for that city. Wouldn't it be great? And he did. And I was happy for Cleveland to finally win a championship. So I don't know how you feel about Cleveland, but I was happy with that.
I mean, you don't really have a choice in how you feel when LeBron James is playing for Cleveland. Like you said, he's going to get that job done no matter what your feelings are. Now Cleveland's just in another round of purgatory.
Yes, they are.
They're starting over at quarterback once again. We'll see if Shedeur Sanders is the answer, but I'm hoping the Bills at least can get some success before the Browns.
So if you could compare a city that's had sports heartbreak like Buffalo, Cleveland would be it. Because in 86, okay, they have what they call the drive. Do you know what the drive is? John Elway in Cleveland gets the ball at his own 2-yard line with about 4 minutes left. Browns are up, but he drives all the way down the field and beats the Browns to go to the Super Bowl. The next year, the two teams meet in Denver. So back-to-back AFC Championship games, Browns and Broncos, right? In this one, the Browns drive down the field to win the game, but Ernest Biner has the ball stripped of him as he's running into the end zone. This wasn't a regular fumble now. Colin. He's running into the end zone. They punched it out, and they won the game. And that's how the Browns lost back-to-back AFC Championship games to the Broncos. And believe it or not, they actually met again 2 years later. 3 out of 4 years, same two teams. But then the Broncos kind of beat them pretty badly. Broncos went on. They lost all those Super Bowls. Then later they won with John Elway. So a lot of Cleveland-Buffalo history there. Cleveland and Buffalo sports. They renew their rivalry this weekend on the football field. Bills at Browns Sunday at 1 p.m. All right. We are just a couple minutes away from another giveaway here at Sports City Pizza Pub. Make sure you come on down to 1407 Niagara Street. If you're not here now, I'm still going to be giving away stuff for another over an hour. So you have plenty of time. Everybody who comes down here gets a raffle ticket. Next thing we're going to do is a signed mini helmet. When you win, you come on up. We'll put you on here. You can make sure that you show everybody exactly what you got here. All right? All right, you know what? Let's do it now. You ready, Max? Max wanted me to tell the Tampa Bay story. In Tampa a few years ago, when the Bills lost in overtime and that great comeback, fans were also very rude to Max, especially some teenage kid, right? Maybe. How old was he? Oh, the Sabres game. Oh, that one. Yeah, we went to a Sabres Lightning game, and some guy flipped me and my 12-year-old son, 9 at the time, the bird, when we were walking out. I thought it was ridiculous to do that to a 9-year-old kid. All right. Does everybody have a raffle ticket? Everybody's got a raffle ticket. We're doing another giveaway here. All right. Here we go. We are going to give away. You want red or green here? Red or green? Green. All right. Signed mini helmet. If you win, you come on up and you can open it right here. All right. Here we go. Get your orange raffle ticket for a signed mini helmet. Want to turn on that camera, Colin? Here we go. Max is going to say, you got to stand right here and say it.
182198. 182198.
182. You got one. All right, we got one in the back. 182198. All right. And it looks like she's got Bills gear on. Yes, look at this. Very, very happy. Thank you. Be careful. Come on down. Watch the cords. Thank you. Awesome. Come on in. Let me see this. Hold on. 182198. Hold on. I'll take that one and give the other one back to you. Yeah. All right. Okay. You take that. Hold on. Come here. What's your name? Becky. All right. Hold on, Becky. I'm going to give you that mic. Can I have that mic here for a second? There you go. You're going to be on here. You got to come on here. It's part. You okay with that?
That's fine.
I will ask to make sure. All right. If you didn't want to, you didn't have to be.
That's all good.
All right. This is yours. Actually, you know what? I'll take the mic. You go ahead and open it right there on the screen. Okay. All right. Here. Make it in front of the camera here. There you go. Let's see who she got. A Bills signed mini helmet. Thank you to TSE Buffalo. Who did you get here? Let's see. It is a red helmet. It is signed by. Oh, over here. Let's see.
Oh, Marv Levy.
Marv Levy, Hall of Fame coach. Marv Levy, signed mini helmet. I love it. That's cool, right?
Yeah,
Marv turned 100 this year.
I saw that.
Right? Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
So where are you from?
I'm from here.
You're from here. You come to Sports City a lot? You ever been here before?
I used to work here.
You used to work here. You don't anymore. All right, she's still eligible. But anyway, it's a great spot here, right? Great spot for all the wings and pizza and everything. Great people here.
My favorite wings ever.
I see. Okay, I thought you were wearing a Bills, but you got a Sabres. That's okay. Tell me about what you think about the general manager change. Are you happy that they moved on from Kevin Adams?
I think so. I think that's the appropriate answer if I ask my boyfriend.
And then what about the Bills this weekend? What do you think?
Oh, we're going to win. We're going to crush it. We're Super Bowl contenders.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much for coming. We need a picture. Did you get a picture with Bert as well? Did you get a picture earlier with Bert, who won? Hey, where's my guy Bert, who won earlier? That's okay. Is Bert still around? Bert, come on up. I need a picture of you. My wife's going to take a picture of you over here so we can give it over. Yep, show that up right there. Great job. And then if you want to walk around here, and we're going to get a picture of you to put it up on the website. All right. Bert, we're going to get a picture of you too. Watch out for the cord right there. Hold on. There, watch out. Great. Come on over here. We'll get a picture of you. Oh, you should have grabbed your, can you go grab that? Here, go around, buddy. Just go back around if you want that way. All right. Sorry, folks, trying to do a lot of things here. All right. There you go. Thank you. We'll take a picture of Bert right there. Okay. Bills, Browns this weekend. Sunday at 1:00. Bad news on the injury report today. The Bills adding more names. Folks, what is going on? Wednesday to Thursday, the Bills adding more names every single week to their injury report. This week, 3 different names appear on the Bills injury report that were not there yesterday and did show up on Thursday. Defensive back Cam Lewis, They also had Chase Lunt, backup offensive lineman, and punter Mitch Wisnowski with his right leg shows up on the injury report. I don't know what's going on at practice with all these injuries, but I will say there's been a bit of an overreaction to that because let's remember, Wednesday now, this time of year, is a walkthrough practice. It's an estimation of the injury report if it were a full practice. People say, how could you get hurt during a walkthrough? They didn't necessarily get hurt during a walkthrough or didn't even necessarily get hurt today. What could very well happen is because it's a walkthrough yesterday, everybody just kind of does their thing, and then maybe something's bothering them and the team lays off on them on Thursday. So we find out on Thursday they were limited or they didn't practice. That said, it is very, very concerning that a guy like Cam Lewis seemed to be full go. He's not on the injury report at all last week. Suddenly, he's limited on a Thursday practice. Cam Lewis, a valuable member to this team. Now, Chase Lunt is a backup offensive lineman. Hasn't really played much this year. He hasn't played at all. But Mitch Wisnowski is a very notable injury. The Bills already have no kicker this week. That would be Matt Prater. Matt Prater is out. We know that. Prater is out with a quad injury, and now Mitch Wisnowski with a right knee injury. So he already signed Michael Badgley to the practice squad. My thought is that Michael Badgley is going to get elevated to the 53-man roster, not signed, but elevated for the practice squad. That'll be one of their two elevations. But folks, if they're going to be without Cam Lewis, they may have to elevate another defensive back. The problem is Dane Jackson has already olive elevations. So the only other guy there would be a guy named Corey Couch because the Bills had released MJ Devonshire and Darius Slay hasn't reported, as we all know. And we know they lost Jamarcus Ingram. And on top of that, this team is they love to use different personnel and use these guys all around the place. On top of that, I was going to say they only have two other healthy boundary corners. That would be Christian Benford and three other. Christian Benford, Max Hairston, and Trey White. Trying to get all my numbers straight. Sorry, folks, just kind of screwing it up there. But three boundary corners. But the good news is Christian Benford has practiced 2 days in a row. He is limited right now 2 days in a row. So we'll see how that all shakes out. The other bit of news coming out of practice, coming out of the roster, is wide receiver, return man, Nicole Hardman has been practicing. He is now on the IR to return window. His window has been opened, IR to return. So Nicole Hardman could be activated this week. If he is, they have to create a spot on the 53-man roster for him. So if that is the case, again, we'll see where it goes for Nicole Hardman to join the team and who's going to be left out at wide receiver. And if it is 7 wide receivers, last week it was Gabe Davis who was the guy who was left out. I thought maybe the Bills should have activated Gabe Davis over Keon Coleman. But I get it. The Bills, I think, are challenging Keon Coleman. You're doing everything right. We're going to reward you. Keep doing everything right. Go out there and do what we ask you to do. He didn't have any targets other than the one pass interference that was called. So it was not an official target for him, but he didn't have any targets officially other than that particular pass. I will say, though, he did some little things right. Meaning in big things they could be. Blocking down the field, no doubt about it. So the Josh Allen run that you saw, one of the Josh Allen runs, nice job blocking down the field by Keon Coleman. Those are the little things that Keon Coleman needs to do. Let me just pull up my roster. I can see this on my end. You guys can't for a second here. I'm looking at, Nicole Hardman, wide receiver, injured reserve. So if they activate him, they're going to have to find a spot for him on the 53. I don't know if that would mean somebody from the defensive tackle group. There's currently 6 defensive tackles, including Daquan Jones, Deion Walker, Larry Ogunjobi, and TJ Sanders, who are your constants. But then you have Jordan Phillips, who's dealing with an injury, and you have Fedarian Mathis. Zion Logue they've already used up his elevations, so you can't do that as well. So the Bills are in a bit of a spot here the next couple of weeks with some elevations, trying to play some roster gymnastics, if you will. Here's the good news for everybody, all right? Here's the good news, that the Bills and every team get unlimited elevations for players during the playoffs, and they reset. So Dane Jackson's been elevated 3 times. Zion Logue's been elevated 3 times. They basically can continue to elevate them an unlimited number of times. So we'll see where this goes. I agree, AC Man, who's sitting over there, he says, TJ Sanders shouldn't be playing defensive end. You can see how much he struggled with it. And the Bills do not want to have TJ Sanders continue to play defensive end. They want to move him back inside, but they need that opportunity to be able to do that. All right. Who's ready to win a jersey? We're going to give away a signed Bills jersey right now. A signed Bills jersey. All right. We're red or green? Colin, red or green?
Green.
Green. You take it. Okay, Colin's got it. All right, he's got it. Max, you're going to draw the ticket. All right, Max going to pull it. You pull it. Don't look. Let's see. This is for a signed Bills jersey, courtesy of TSC Buffalo. All right, you got one? All right, here we go. Max is going to read it. Go ahead, buddy. All right, listen up. Signed Bills jersey.
182162.
182. Hey, we got a winner. 182162. All right. All right. Come on up, sir. We're going to bring you through here. Yep. Hold on. Make sure we'll show Max your ticket. We'll verify. Come on in here. What's your name?
Mark Panic.
Okay, Mark, thank you very much. Here we go. You're going to open this right up with us. Open that up. That's yours. Let's see what you got. You got a signed Bills jersey. All right. Courtesy of TSC Buffalo. They do some great work. Total Sports Enterprises. Make sure you check them out. TSCBuffalo.com. All right, Mark. Is it white or blue? Oh, it's a college. Oh, it's a college jersey. Who is this? Flip it over. You know what it is? Oh, it's a Keon Coleman Florida State jersey.
Use Coleman like you're supposed to use Coleman.
There you go. Keon Coleman, Florida State. I love it. This is pretty cool. Show everybody the Coleman and then show the autograph on the other side. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mark. What do you think about the game?
They're going to win. You know, let Josh be Josh. Let him throw the ball. Like Brady said, you catch it, you're on the team. You don't, you're gone. Throw the ball, let him catch it.
Are you a Sabres fan too?
I'm a Sabres fan, yeah.
Mark should have a podcast. Mark should have a podcast. What would your podcast be about?
Beer.
Sausage.
Beer. Are you a beer guy?
Beer, Bills, and Sabres.
Beer, Bills, and Sabres. I like the name of that podcast. Beer, Bills, and Sabres. Who's your buddy over here?
Frank.
Frank, thanks a lot for coming. I appreciate you guys. How often do you come to Sports City a lot?
Every once in a while. My mailman buddy's here.
Your mailman. He used to be my mailman too over there, I think. The guy right there. He used to be my mailman. You got a bunch of mailmen over there or what? Hello, look at all the mailmen, mail people. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow kept you from coming to Sports City tonight. That's right. I love it. Mark, can I ask you to go there and take a picture for me so we can use it for a website? Thank you. Look at that. How about that? Nice pickup. Keon Coleman, FSU jersey. How cool was that? Right? I love it. We're going to be giving away some more stuff here tonight. Sports City Pizza Pub. We got Sabres and Flyers, a 7:30 p.m. start going on in down at KeyBank Center. Colin, what do you think about the I know you're a big Sabres fan. What do you think about the Sabres move of the at GM?
I mean, it had to happen eventually. For me, it really set in when I realized that Kevin Adams was the general manager for over a third of the Sabres playoff drought, right? He was here for 6 years. The drought's going on year 15. 6 years was way too long. It wasn't working. We had to try something new. I like what Yarmo brings to the team. He's a good drafter. He has a lot of good pieces in front of him already. Rasmus Dahlin seems to really like him right off the bat. So that's a good sign from a fan perspective. I'm just looking forward to hopefully some new energy for the team, some new motivation, and just some new faces and some new philosophy to building this team to break this playoff drought.
I think it's really interesting that people still believe that maybe Lindy might not be the coach. I mean, there's still a lot of talk that the Sabres are going to move on from Lindy. I don't know. I think I'm kind of on the fence. It feels like to me, Terry Pegula doesn't want to do that. He really has an affinity for Lindy. We know that. When he got hired, when he bought the team, he said, Lindy ain't going nowhere. And then he did, obviously, a few years later. He brought him back. I think he wanted I really think he wants Lindy to be the guy to get this team back to the playoffs to say, man, Lindy, thank you so much. You did your job. Do you think the Sabres should investigate moving on from Lindy Ruff or wait this out a little while longer?
I would wait it out a little longer just because you have a proof of concept with Lindy when he was here in Buffalo all those years ago. If you gave such a long leash to Don Granato and who was the coach before Granato?
Ron Rolston. Don Granato. Oh, yeah, Granato. Go ahead. They had a few of them. Phil Housley.
Right.
Bausma.
The soccer guy too, who was the
Ralph Kruger.
Ralph Kruger. Thank you.
There's so many of them. I was trying to think of them all, folks.
Right. You gave such a long leash to Ralph Kruger and Don Granato and all these other coaches that we just mentioned. I think Lindy, because of what he did for you in the past, deserves that same long leash to see if he can turn the team around. Give him at least a full season and into the second season. I think it would be a waste to fire him this quickly. You didn't bring him in just to fire him a couple months into the season. I'd be okay with Lindy getting a little bit longer of a leash. But at the same time, if you're not getting the results, then in another year, you got to kick him.
Yeah, I'd love to see Lindy a part of the solution here. If that means he has to be in another role, I get it. I'd love to have him be the coach. I just don't know if he's the right coach for this group.
Right.
That's the issue I have, which is I love Lindy Ruff. I loved him as a player. I watched him as a player, Colin. I'm old. Number 22. I watched him. Loved him. He's a captain of the team. Love the fact that he's back with the organization. I just think today's athlete has changed so much. I still wonder if he's the right guy to connect with this group. It feels like he's trying everything he can, but he's just not able to do the things he believes he can do. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? Colin Ritchie's my producer. We're here at Sports City Pizza Pub, 1407 Niagara Street. Come on down, everybody. We're having a great time. Once we are done with this live stream, I'm going to stay here and still give away some more items from TSC Buffalo. I mean, check out the wings and pizza I got on my table here. I got to go eat this stuff soon, too. You guys see all that over there? It's incredible. This stuff is great. The food is great here. The drinks are great. You got some IPAs. You got all the different kinds of beers you can imagine, seltzers, wines. Come on down. Great time here at Sports City Pizza Pub. Want to thank them. And, of course, want to thank TSC Buffalo. Events, signings, collectibles, tscbuffalo.com. And on top of that, folks, check this out. If you're planning a golf outing this year, meaning like a charity fundraiser, get in touch with TSC Buffalo. They will run your silent auction for you. They'll bring the items. You don't have to do anything. They'll take care of it all. And it's going to raise some money for you. It's a really great setup that they have that they can do that for you. Herbal IQ, a New York State licensed dispensary, 6300 Transit Road. By the way, I forgot to tell you, TSC Buffalo on Orchard Park Road this weekend on Saturday and then leading into Christmas, Monday and Tuesday, 50% off in store. 50% off in store at TSC Buffalo and online. Check them out, tscbuffalo.com. And, of course, right here at Sports City Pizza Pub, 1407 Niagara Street, having all the games on for you, whether it's hockey, basketball, football. We got 2 Saturday night games coming up this week. The Saturday night games are interesting. The Saturday night games, you got Eagles and Commanders at 5. Bears, Packers at 8:30, Colin, could actually wind up basically determining the NFC North. That could be a really interesting one. Did you see my tweet yesterday about the seeding and the playoffs and if they should switch it or not?
Yes.
The Lions proposed last year that if you win your division, you still make it, but they still seed teams according to record. What do you think?
I like that in that scenario, the division winner would still be guaranteed a playoff spot because there should be some incentive for winning your division. I know some people were suggesting maybe if you win your division, maybe you're even guaranteed a home game in the wild card round, and then you reseed in the divisional round and go from there.
Right.
I just think if they are going to change anything, you keep the incentive to win your division because although some are easier than others, that still means something. In those division games, we've seen the Bills drop games to the Jets almost every year, even though the Jets are always at the bottom of the standings.
Well, the common thing I'm on the fence on it. I don't mind if they don't change it, but the common thing people said to me was, well, winning the division still should mean something. Well, it would. You would still make the playoffs. Right. But the other thing is people forget the other pushback I got on it was, well, you got these division games at the end mean so much. Well, guess what? Even games without the division mean so much. I'll give you a scenario. If you're the Bills, you may want to win even a game not against a division rival you're fighting with just to get a better seed because you could be a home game now just by winning, even though you're a wild card team. So that's a huge incentive for that. You want to do a photo? Want to do a photo here? All right, what do we got? We had the, hold on, where'd the photos go? I had another photo. All right, we're giving away another mystery photo. Another mystery photo here from TSC Buffalo. This is the light blue one. My wife picked it. Yana, thank you. Thank you. Colin's got it. All right. Here we go. Mystery photo, ticket number 182175. 182175. Who's got 182175? Check your tickets. Oh, we got a winner over here. Come on up. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Come on up. Come on in through here. Be careful of the cords. Be careful of the cords. Careful of the cords. Thank you very much. Do you mind being on screen? Do you mind being on screen or not? Hey, come on in. What's your name?
Mike Masiello.
All right, Mike. Appreciate it. All right, you a big Bills fan?
Yeah.
Sabres fan too?
Yeah.
All right, here you go, Mike. I want you to open it. Where's your ticket? Let me just verify here. Yep, we got it. All right. All right, let's see what you got. Open it up. Let's see what we got. It's a signed photo from TSC Buffalo. Mystery. They call these mystery photos because we don't know who's in it. I just said, hey, TSC, you want to help me out? They're like, of course, Sal, that's what we're here for. Love working with TSC. TSCBuffalo.com. Total Sports Enterprises. Who do we got here?
Let's go. We got Deion Walker. Let's go.
Rookie Deion Walker. How about this, folks? Check it out. There it is. There's the signed photo. Big rookie Deion Walker.
I'm a big Deion Walker guy, too.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, you're a big guy yourself, man. What do you think about the game on Sunday?
I mean, Cleveland, obviously, very good defense. Great defense, but offense not as well. We'll see what Shedeur Sanders has got. So, I'm thinking win. We are the big favorites in that game.
You come to Sports City a lot?
Actually, no. This is actually my first time.
Your first time. You came here because of tonight, because we're giving stuff away. What do you think? Did you have pizza and wings yet?
We actually just got our food. So.
All right, I'm going to let you go eat then, all right? Thanks a lot, buddy. Can you go around here to get a picture for me? We're going to get a picture with you, okay? Going to get a picture with you over there. Yep, here you go. All right, this is awesome, folks. So here's the deal, folks. We're going to be shutting down here in just a moment as far as the stream is concerned. But I'm going to be here still giving stuff away just until about Thursday Night Football comes around at 8:15. Colin, I have some major Thursday Night Football, fantasy football stuff going on tonight. I am in the semifinals in 2 of my leagues. My running back situation is not good. I lost a lot of guys this year. I've been piecing it to the waiver wire. I don't know. I got Kenneth Walker. I'm trying to decide if I should start him. I had to pick up Blake Corum. These are not the best decisions. Kyron Williams but I got to go with these guys. So I think Kyron Williams, you got to play if you have him, right? Blake Corum, Kenneth Walker, any chance you think you could see them doing anything tonight?
I mean,
Corum's been more of like a goal line guy, so he does get the ball near the goal line for the Rams. Weather's not going to be that good tonight, though.
Yes, as someone that has Kyron Williams in an important fantasy league who I'm starting tonight, I am very familiar with Blake Corum getting touchdowns on the goal line. And they're only 1 digit off on their numbers. Corum's 22 and Kyron's 23. So you don't really know who's in the backfield until they turn that camera just right. And you're either rooting for him to get stuffed if it's Corum or rooting for him to get through if it's Kyron. And then I know it's a similar situation in Seattle where Kenneth Walker is their main running back, but Zach Charbonnet is the one.
That's right. And Walker hasn't done anything lately, right? He's like kind of taking a big hit, but I think you never know who's going to get the ball there, who's going to get the touchdowns. That's what kind of stinks. By the way, I'm looking at the weather coming up for the next several days, and I know Sunday here in Buffalo is not going to be too bad. 30 degrees, maybe a little breezy, but same thing in Cleveland. But I've been reading maybe like 25 to 30 mile an hour winds in Cleveland on Sunday. Is that scary for the Bills game?
Especially with kicker and punter question marks going into the weekend now.
That's right. That's right.
Might be even more encouraging for the Bills to just be more aggressive on 4th down. Maybe we see a couple 2-point conversions. Although they haven't been the best at 2-point conversions this year. Maybe this is the time.
You know what I thought about too? Wisnowski isn't just the punter. He's the holder. I mean, now you could have holder and kicker totally different if he's not back. We know Prater's not going to be back. So we'll see what happens. One more time, folks, come on down here. We're going to be here for a little while longer. We have over 1,700 live viewers on the stream right now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Santa Sal, Santa Sports City, Mike Rizzo, the gang here, they're doing a great job. If you come down, make sure you take care of Marley and Kennedy behind the bar. They're doing a great job here tonight. Have some pizza and wings. Hang out with me. Say hi. Have a great holiday season. Want to thank TSC Buffalo, TSCBuffalo.com. Want to thank Sports City Pizza Pub, 1407 Niagara Street. Still some giveaways coming up. Want to thank Herbal IQ, a New York State licensed dispensary. Thank you all in the chat box for coming along. We got Sam talking about Ray Davis. You're right about Ray Davis. AC Man, who's sitting here tonight. We got Bella Rose. We got Chris Curtis in the house from the bullpen. We got Bill Kozea, I think it is. I don't even know, but thanks a lot for you too. We got people from Denver, from Tennessee, from Melbourne, Australia, all worldwide. And of course, don't forget Sal Sports, wherever your whatever platform you want, on Twitter, social media, YouTube. Before I forget, before I leave, big announcement, big change. You might have seen this already. If you don't know about the cruise that's happening in May, I'm going on a Buffalo Football Legends cruise where I am the person doing all of the, stuff with the players. We just added Fred Jackson and Doug Flutie to the cruise. Fred Jackson and Doug Flutie. You got to go to BuffaloFootballLegends.com, folks. BuffaloFootballLegends.com. Check it out. Fred Jackson, Doug Flutie, Thurman Thomas, Steve Tasker. We're celebrating their 60th birthday together. Thurman's 60th birthday. I'm going to be doing all the Buffalo Football Legends nights, meet and greet, trivia night, dance party, dinners, memorabilia night. BuffaloFootballLegends.com. Come with us in May to the Caribbean. It's going to be an amazing time. I cannot wait. Gatorade Howard here. What's up, Gatorade? I love it. Alan, my man. Look at that. My guy. That's a great way to end the show. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Colin, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being a producer here tonight. All right, everybody, have a great night. Happy holidays. I'll talk to you next time here on Sal's House and Beyond.